Hey guys, Anders here. Welcome back to another video. This is by far the best and most important patch the game has yet received, and we're going to be going over it in full detail. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, hit the like button, and if you enjoy content like this, update videos, weapon explanation videos, settings videos, I'm the channel for you. Hit the subscribe button, really just help us out. So, Battlefield 2042 patch 3.1. As of this video releasing, it is out. So comment down below. Did it actually do what the patch notes state? And what do the patch notes state exactly? Well, I'm not going to lie. DICE is talking some pretty big game with this patch. We're talking Hitreg fixes, spread fixes, 30mm cannon nerfs, invisibility bug fixes, nerfs to grenade launchers, improvements to crossplay flow and features, audio improvements. So with that, let's jump into the general fixes section. One of the highlights in the general section is that they actually nerfed Mr. Robot Dog's effective range and overall health. That is a very, very needed change, in my opinion. It was just there to annoy you, honestly, and I'm very happy to see this change. Another big fix for you controller players is that aim assist is apparently fixed so it's more consistent. There were reports that aim assist was completely off at some times, and that was unintended, so you guys have to let me know. Did it actually do that? As far as audio, they fixed an issue where shoulders would not always play indoor footstep sounds. So that is a gigantic audio fix, as well as they increased the directional perception of footsteps and other sounds as well. Now, some of the biggest and most important changes are in the weapons section. First and foremost, they have adjusted the spread values in multiple different ways. The first way is, I was actually right with my prediction. The spread reset was bugged, and the first change is they adjusted the spread values for most weapons, which results in a faster spread decrease when tap firing or doing short bursts. This should drastically help burst firing. They also adjusted spread values so it takes longer for your weapon to be max spread. So double whammy, huge spread changes right there. And they actually adjusted the recoil values for the AK-24, LCMG, PKP, SFAR, MGL, and PP29, and their reasoning is to prevent overly aggressive recoil jumps. In a blanket change to all submachine guns, they have increased hipfire accuracy, so SMGs are going to be even stronger than they were before. For light machine guns, in general, they reduce spread and lowered recoil. And the LCMG, as you probably saw in my previous video that I made on it, was already insane. So on top of the spread changes and recoil changes and all the other weapon-specific changes, we could be playing an entirely different feeling game today. So again, let me know in the comment section. I'm probably going to be asleep when this video comes out, if I'm being honest. So let me wake up to some good news, okay? In a more vague line, they say they made additional improvements to recoil control for all weapons, more specifically automatic weapons. They apparently increased the close-range damage and consistency of the 880 shotgun. So that should be very potent now. It was already very potent if you could actually aim. As far as vehicle fixes go, we see a blanket 30mm cannon effectiveness nerf. They reduced its rate of fire, increased the amount of heat per bullet. They decreased its heat drop per second, and they decreased the blast damage. For the 40mm grenade launcher on the hovercraft, they reduced its blast damage from 55 to 35. And finally, the EVGA Wildcat 57mm cannon has finally been nerfed. They actually removed spread on it, which is not exactly a nerf, but the other nerfs are very substantial. They reduced its ammo from 12 to 8, they reduced its impact damage from 85 to 75, and they reduced its blast damage by a ton. They cut it in half, actually, from 70 to 35. Moving on to gadget changes, they increased the time for a frag grenade to detonate from 1.1 seconds to 1.4 seconds after the first bounce. They increased the damage of a frag grenade across game modes to actually deal 120 damage. And what this does is it guarantees a kill on an armored opponent. I'm not a big fan of this change, honestly. I understand what they're trying to do, but this makes me worried that it will overkill players without armor, right? Like, they could just be incredibly strong now. So we'll have to see. And they actually reduced frag and incendiary grenade max ammo count from 2 to 1. They finally nerfed the proximity sensor. in a big way too. They lowered its spotting radius from 30 meters to 20 meters. They lowered its uptime from 30 seconds to 14 seconds. And they lowered the amount of proximity sensors a player can carry upon spawning from 2 to 1. And in probably the biggest change next to the gunplay changes in this patch, they apparently increased hit registration consistency. So if that actually does turn out to be the case tomorrow, this game could feel entirely different and it could play so much better. But it's DICE here, you know, don't get your hopes up, guys. They could pretty much just, they might even remove mouse input in this update, who knows? So again, I know I'm saying a lot, let me know in the comments, like, what did they do to this game? And the final and very welcome changes, they have removed all breakthrough rooftop objectives and relocated them. Thank God, because I was getting real tired of winning a game and then losing because of poor map design. So that is very welcome. Apart from some very weird soldier invisibility bugs that were patched, that is it for this one. This is undoubtedly the largest and most important patch the game has ever received thus far. And hopefully it actually does what it says on paper, because on paper, this is looking a little too good to be true, if I'm honest, right? I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button. I've been Enders, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.